They exist three types of information. There is a primary, that is the one that obtained the investigation, who, like in an accident, they only say a car crashed. Then there is a secondary type of information that is based on the primary, that is a car crash, but they obtain the information about firefighters, police, and different people that are in the scene. So they tell you what happened, but then there is a tertiary, that is most of the cases, that ones that we could have confidence of the information is real, because it's the compilation from the primary and the secondary. So in the tertiary, they take the information of the first one, the car crashed, of the second one, the information that the police and firefighters give, and they also have testimonies of people who say that they were there, but in most of the cases they're not. So we need to get the primary, and if you didn't get the primary, you need to find the secondary. But the tertiary, we can have too much confidence that the information we obtain is correct, because many times, like in Wikipedia, most of the cases is real information, but in other cases, that because it is people that put the information they know. Most of the cases are people that know a lot of things, that they know about the thing you are investigating, but we can have that confidence that it's correct information. So we need to get primary.
Primary sources give first-hand information, original and unfiltered. The advantages are primary sources directly address your topic and often provide information that isn't available elsewhere. For example, the questions you can pose for an interview or a survey will likely target your unique interest in the topic. Similarly, to test a particular hypothesis, you can design your own experiment. The disadvantages are that some primary sources, such as eyewitness accounts, may be too close to the subject, lacking a critical distance. Others, such as interviews, surveys, and experiments, are time-consuming to prepare, administer, and analyze. Finally, unless you have been trained in accepted methodologies, your own primary research in certain fields of study might not be recognized as valid. Secondary sources are one step removed from the topic. While it can be just as valuable as the first sources, you must remember that secondary information is filtered through someone else's perspective and might be biased. The advantages are that secondary sources provide a variety of expert perspectives and insights. Also, peer review usually ensures the quality of sources such as scholarly articles. Finally, researching secondary sources is more efficient than planning, conducting, and analyzing certain primary forms of research. The disadvantages are that because secondary sources are not necessarily focused on your specific topic, you may have to dig to find applicable information. Information may be colored by the researcher's own bias or faulty approach. Also, secondary sources can become outdated. Tertiary sources provide third-hand information by reporting ideas and details from secondary sources. This does not mean that tertiary sources have no value, merely that they include the potential for an additional layer of bias. The advantages are that they offer a quick, easy introduction to your topic. They might point to high-quality primary and secondary sources. And the disadvantages are because of their distance, they may oversimplify or otherwise distort a topic. By rehasing secondary sources, they may miss new insights into a topic.